11 wickets, one test match. That single performance in late June 2026 erased 19 months of Jasprit Bumrah's dominance at the top of the ICC Test bowling rankings. Not chipped away at it, erased it completely. And the man who did it was not someone most cricket fans outside New Zealand had circled on their radar. Matt Henry, a seam bowler from a country of roughly 5 million people, walked off an English cricket ground holding a dead level share of the number one test bowling ranking. The other two New Zealanders to ever reach that summit? Jack Cowie and Richard Hadlee. Henry is now the third. That is the entire list. Here is the part worth understanding. The ICC ranking system does not simply count wickets. It weighs them. A 5-wicket haul against a weak batting lineup on a flat pitch counts for far less than a match-winning performance against a top-ranked side in contested conditions. Henry's 11 wickets came against England, one of the strongest test batting nations in the world, on English soil, where England's batters should have held the advantage. The system registered that immediately. Bumrah had held sole possession of the number one ranking since November 2024, when he overtook South Africa's Kagiso Rabada. 19 months at the top of the hardest format in cricket. One match closed that gap entirely. That tells you something real. The margin between the world's best bowlers is razor thin. These two bowlers work from completely different blueprints. Henry is a traditional seam bowler. English conditions, overcast skies, a Duke's ball that holds its seam longer are his natural habitat. He controls seam position and release angle to make the ball swing through the air and cut off the pitch. Every wicket in that match was the product of a deliberate plan. Bumrah operates differently. His unusual action, a slingshot arm from a hyperextended back foot, means the ball arrives from an angle batters rarely encounter in practice. Their instinct for where the ball should land does not match where it actually arrives. That disorientation is why Bumrah sustained the number one ranking across 19 months and multiple series, not just one favourable game. While Henry was climbing the test rankings, the ODI charts were telling a different story. Shubman Gill rose 3 places to number 2 in ICC ODI batting, trailing only Daryl Mitchell by 24 rating points. One strong series could flip that order. On the bowling side, Arshdeep Singh climbed 16 places to 22nd among ODI bowlers. Prasidh Krishna moved even more sharply, surging 34 spots to joint 58th. Bumrah at number 1 in tests, Gill pressing toward number 1 in ODI batting, India's pace bowlers climbing simultaneously. That is not coincidence. That is depth. Look, the ranking system is ultimately measuring one thing. Who performs when it counts most? A bowler can spend years accumulating wickets against weaker opposition and never move the needle. Henry moved it in a single test because the opposition was strong, the conditions were contested, and the match outcome was real. Bumrah built his ranking across 19 months of sustained excellence. 2 different paths. Same destination. Subscribe if a story like this is what you came here for. 11 wickets against England. In England in June 2026. That is the margin. That is the standard. And Matt Henry, only the third New Zealander in history to reach this summit, just met it.